I'm glad you asked the question. I'm not sure what your particular condition is or physical kind of ailment might be, but boy, this is an important one when it comes to physical intimacy because it impacts it at sometimes very
every
profound.
level. And
Yeah.
here you are, you feel grateful to your spouse who's being gentle and kind and understanding of your predicament, but you don't want your marriage to be robbed of this. I mean, one of the first things that comes to my mind is you may have to sit down and have a conversation and say, hey, look, you know, physically, I'm my weakest at night. Is there some way we can strategize about making a connection, an intimate moment happen in the morning or another time? Can we carve out some time when I have more energy and more health so that we can really connect?
Yeah, getting strategic here is the key, right? So
in
we
the,
can
in
plan
the
it.
face of what's changed, because we fall into patterns, and then lo and behold, the patterns don't make sense anymore given our life.
Right, and so many times we kind of give into this myth that great sex in a marriage has to be spontaneous or kind of just flow kind of naturally from things that are happening, and the idea of being strategic or even scheduling that is kind of like abrasive to us, but it's really not. This can be something really powerful
It can be
for a couple.
powerful because it's saying, I value this, it's a shared thing, we want to carve this out, and I value you. Now, here's the other thing. You can be open and say, look, I know there are some losses associated with my health, and there might even be some necessary losses for a time. But how can we together, you know, work hard to build in some new gains, some things maybe we haven't done before that can counteract some of the losses, and the two of you can sit down and do that. Just inviting that conversation can sometimes create so much emotional intimacy. It really paves the way for that.
Yeah, and if you haven't done so already, consult your physician on this,
Absolutely.
because you may be embarrassed to do this, but trust me, she has heard it a million times,
Right.
and so make sure you talk about this in the
And may
specific
have some
condition.
surprising suggestions,
Yes.
or, you know, even some medications that can be helpful to you in this process.
Right.